What we really liked about KI is that they listened and they pushed the barriers. They didn't say, well, this is the only product line we have.
This had never been done before by any manufacturer.
No one solution that we had that was a ready-made product was going to be able to do everything that we needed.
It was a collaborative effort to create this new environment, and every step of the way, it was a partnership.
They have the capabilities in-house to take what we might envision, but also make it better.
We had an installation we're very proud of. KI did a great job, and it will serve us well for many, many years to come.
So when we started talking about this a couple years ago, the building was a little over 20 years old. It was great, but it really wasn't great for the next 25 years. We got all of the relevant people in a room that could talk through what do we want to stand for? What are the principles? Things like collaboration and sight lines and productivity and cost and all of those things.
It was a cross-functional team from Owens Corning that went up and had a plant tour, got a chance to really look at some innovations, some projects.
We were all pretty excited when we got there that all the workers in the factory had these KI Thinks Pink, like Owens Corning colors, and that was really exciting.
KI had a very collaborative process with us about what we wanted to achieve from an office space, from a workspace, from how we actually want to collaborate.
And they had so many creative ideas on how to get us from where we thought we wanted to be to where we really ended up. Overall, their process, I think they called it infinity process, of going to them saying, what can you do with us? How do we co-create something together so it works for our company and our work environment? And they've done it so well and so seamlessly. Part of the mock-up for all the manufacturers is we insisted here at Owens Corning that they do not use a competitor's product. They only could use Owens Corning insulation, and that's the main product they use in the walls. KI went a step further and reached out to Owens Corning, became a partner, so now they only use Owens Corning fiberglass insulation, which is great. Through the process of figuring out how we could use Owens Corning products, we went to KI and asked them, what can you do for us? One of the suggestions that came back was to use Owens Corning fiberglass in one of their chairs. It's called a Juby chair, and you actually see the Owens Corning fiberglass in it. Some companies come in and they want to talk to you and they want to tell you thought starters that they have before they even understood what we wanted. KI was so different, and they come in and they really want to listen.
So the Hub's a unique space within our corporate campus. It's kind of in some ways a building within the building, and it's designed to be a highly energized, innovative space to bring people together, to collaborate, and to help us grow, especially from a global perspective.
When we got the drawings, we had a hard time finding a glass system that was going to work for us and give us a glass that we wanted to see. So we went back to KI and said, can you work with us and make this hub work with the glass? And KI came back with the possibility, and financially it was a great move and it looks beautiful.
The me versus we space, it's really about giving people the space to do their jobs in a collaborative way, but then also embedding space where they can get away, whether it's for a phone call in a small private room or with a small group of people, of say 6 to 10, or a space fit for purpose with 20 or more people.
Anybody can get a system off the shelf. We see them all the time. They're typical corporate solutions. The shape of the building is a Caesar Pelli building. It's a beautiful, gorgeous building. We didn't want to take away from that. We wanted to build into the building and how great it was. And it calls for customization. We had to be able to work with the curvature that we had in order to make it fit the building that it was.
When people think of cubes and that's a box that you stay in, that's not like this at all. It's actually something that helps you get your job done, helps you with collaboration. It's easy to organize everything that you've got there. It makes you much more effective at doing that work.
The other thing about KI is that we're able to use it for branding. So the KI walls are magnetic, so you'll see around here we have the Pink Panther up and some of those kind of things.
And we're really embracing the fact that you can temporarily put stuff up. You can just throw a sign onto a wall, you can write on it with a whiteboard marker, you can write whiteboard markers and messages on the end. It's so much easier to actually make moves and for people to actually move around. The standardized setup in the desk makes it just familiar. We wanted to have a space where people would actually feel engaged and energized, and they'd be able to actually walk around and talk to their colleagues so that it was light and open.
The end result is fabulous. You've got the sight lines, you've got the collaboration, you've got people moving around the building in a way that they didn't before. You've got people that are happier, more vibrant, healthier. There are a lot of good outcomes that came as a result of doing a project on redoing your company headquarters. I never would have predicted that.